He ain't doing none of it.
What type of cheese is he gonna make going on the orange and black?
I'm just saying, he just tried all possible ways.
Is going to watch him in any of these acts?
I'm about to throw up.
It's done on all fronts. Whether he in a jail cell, whether he trying to stream, whether he just wants his face out there.
Pops, maybe.
Nah, it's over. Nah, it's over.
Him and Hank, they found him. OF group. I don't know.
Yo, I ain't even here to waste time. You already saw the other day, Johnny Somali back at it again with a new business venture. He want everybody to goon. Tough, bad works. So yeah, we here to see legal mindsets take on this, John, and if there's any, well, obvious legal problems with this whole situation and debacle going on. So let's get into it. Hey man, they know what I be saying. When there's smoke, there could potentially be some fire, you know what I'm saying? Things get dusty, get ashy, the clouds are looking black. But when it comes to Ramsey Khalid Ismail, there's Andrew Esquire. We got Legal Mindset, of course. Shout out, Andrew. We got Johnny Somali commits crime with new dirty business. I already know what it is. You want to watch the original video? That boy will be down. Description below. Your own opinions and conjecture. Yeah, I already know what it is. Let's get into it.
So, as you know, he's already been, he's already committed this crime related to the deepfakes. Obviously, I don't want to show them. I don't want to reproduce them. But he's done deepfake images of the streamers in Japan, in Korea. Yes. So he's done them of Dalgoon, of Bang TV, J Company, all those guys.
I told you it was Dalgoon. I knew Dalgoon was part of it.
He's made deep fakes of them that are sexual, people kissing, all that sort of stuff, people kissing Johnny Somali and kissing each other, etc. He also did a sexual deep fake of Bong Bong IRL, who filed a report. So all these things are out there, and we talked in depth about why deepfakes are punished and why deepfakes are so serious. But one basic premise that is often forgotten, especially by those in the U.S. and even neighboring countries like Japan, which has no such restriction and a wild industry, is that pornography is actually illegal in Korea. Let me say that one more time. Is illegal in Korea. Now, I'm going to go over the parameters of exactly what is illegal, because you might say, well, hold on, Andrew. I looked at the gooning statistics. Yes, gooning statistics.
I looked at the Gooner census, and it seems like a lot of people are active. I don't know, man. I don't know. He might be lying. Like, he's got to be crying.
If you've watched My Destiny coverage, we're talking about having to bring in gooning experts. But now on the Somali coverage, we're going to talk about gooning statistics. If you talk about the download of pornography, South Korea is pretty high. But the real thing that's prohibited is the distribution and promotion and creation of such materials in Korea. That's the real key, is promoting, distributing that level of operation.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I was saying even with the other bit off of watching 15 minutes shame John on us. Get like the brief Johns. But yeah, like obviously, like if you look something up or whatever and you goon it on your own, like obviously you don't intend to distribute that. Like you're just on your personal deeds. Hey man, let me go ahead and hand this to you. But like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, when you're giving it out to other people or trying to put this on more of like a scale to where it could be seen by the masses, that's clearly going to be a problem, especially if it's videos that were not consented to be put out. That's why, Legal Minds has mentioned Destiny, because that's what he did, like an idiot in a sex fest. And that's weird, obviously, and bad. Don't do that. But like, yeah, obviously giving out these images and or videos and or whatever types of media is just not going to be good. And especially when it's strictly prohibited in a lot of countries, that obviously being here, South Korea, and here too. So he's cooked, bud. Like, that's tough.
Let's cover what he did. So this is in his Discord, obviously, and we've got this image here. Now I have censored this because YouTube is gonna, this is in the naughty camp for YouTube here. But as you can see, it's pulled up. It's the edited version here. But Johnny Somali, and I'm sure you guys are very creative. You're very creative at home. You can probably fill in the words here.
Oh yeah, we filled.
And I'm also not going to promote the actual website, which is why I blocked it out. But you can see here.
My question is like, who wants to see Johnny Somaling in any type of gooning activities. Please raise your hand if that is you.
I was wondering, I'm like, well, who is the people participating? Because it better not be Ramsey.
Right. So now that we agree that no one raised their hand, why does this exist? Right, we have no answer for that question either. Johnny Somali, the 5'2" gremlin. I know, you know what?
It's to see him in these actions.
That's what I'm saying. I know who definitely don't got the 3 letters. I know who most definitely don't got it. So why are we trying to see Johnny Somali in any type of sensual? No. Dang, soundboard didn't even work. But still, no.
Apologetic move.
Yeah, facts. Right? That apology was trash. Like never.
This is posted by Johnny Somali. He posted a link, publicly sharing it to a group, promoting it, right, with his name on it, right, saying free Ebony, and I'm going to let you fill that in, and black, and I'll let you fill in the word that begins with P, right, videos. Watch free Ebony and P videos, exclusive erotic content on the website, right?
This is so stupid,
I mean,
bro.
you guys can figure this out. You're very intelligent people. You can fill in this in. I'm sure you can fill this in.
And that's why it's so bad, because he's putting these out with these links to all this content. Like, bruh, you're not supposed to be doing this at all.
People went on there. Oh, God.
So if he posts this junk, especially if he made these videos in Korea, again, it's illegal to distribute. But he's going through the Discord, people in Discord, and weird glazer bulls, gooner bulls, I don't know, gonna click on this junk, and now he's exposing them to that. That's literally case in point what heads are saying why this is a crime. He is deliberately distributing these junks. It's like, bro, I don't know. Like, he's incriminating himself so bad to the point where, like, I'm not feeling anything.
So, and then he proceeds to follow that up. The follow-up text messages here, which I can show you guys in full, and make it way worse. Is that the clear promotion here up, saying, I need all my ninjas to goon.
Oh my God.
Next business venture.
Hey man, go ahead. Let's go ahead and join the goon sesh. You already know what it is.
All his ninjas to goon. Oh.
Let's go ahead and join the goon sesh. Yo, not with Johnny P. Diddler Somali. Never, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I still ain't forget about that situation with the cupcake. Yeah, you know what? Let me not even do it to him. Like, bro.
He literally went out of the way to say it's his business venture. So there was some plausible deniability because, it's not mine. It's not mine. Right. He literally confessed to this being his business venture. So that's illegal in Korea. And let's get to the act on where it's illegal. It's actually in the Telecoms Act. So they had a very broad Telecoms Act, which prohibits a lot of things and a lot of unlawful information and unlawful behavior, and specifically under the Korean Act on Promoting Information and Communications, you have here, and I'll try to zoom in. I know it's going to be
I remember when 15 Minutes Sheen was showing this part. Okay, where
little. I know it's not going to be perfect here, but I will try my best. So you have here, no one may circulate information on any of the following subparagraphs. So these things are prohibited. You cannot do this. Number 1, and this is it. Information with obscene content distributed, sold, rented, or displayed openly in the form of code, words, sound, image, or motion picture. So
guilty. Very much so. Very badly so. It's honestly impressive at this point. The dedication to ruining his own life. It genuinely is impressive. Maybe it's astonishing.
Maybe he realized it came to an end. Like, not as in,
there's
like,
no way.
No more living. Talking about, like, I might as well just keep going and somebody make money off of me and they can send it to me in commissary or something.
What type of...
I'm just trying to help him think, because he ain't doing none of it.
What type of cheese is he gonna make going on the orange and black?
I'm just saying, he just tried all possible ways.
Is going to watch him in any of these acts?
I'm about to throw up.
It's done on all fronts. whether he in a jail cell, whether he trying to stream, whether he just wants his face out there.
Pops, maybe.
Nah, it's over. Nah, it's over.
Him and Hank, they found him. OF group. I don't know.
Alright, the video gonna be forever, bro. I'm gonna start laughing at that shot.
That would include the nudes. And if you look at the punishment for this, the punishment for this is, if you're liable for this, imprisonment with labor for up to 1 year, or by fine and not exceeding 10 million won, which is about
he's never getting away from these fields, man.
$7,000, right? So up to a year in prison.
You're doing a year later.
And a fine for a person who distributes, sells.
And you have to keep in mind, he already got the obstruction of business. He had the 2 minor offenses that they're combining into the obstruction of business, like with the whole John together. Obviously, court date, you know what I'm saying? March 7th. Yeah, March 7th.
Next Friday.
This is without any other further Jones that they find from the other crimes he committed in the other spots, you know, in Korea, in Hongdae, with, you know, all the different spots. This is before we even have taken any real notice of the deep fakes.
I didn't even get to that yet.
Yo, like, yo, people watching videos, y'all know how truly bad this is, but like, for the heads that don't know, back when the peak of the drama was, heads was saying he was gonna get like 70 years, 50 years, 30 years, all that.
Those crazy
and
numbers.
we was always saying, like, I used to meme and be like, yeah, he getting 71, because if you added up all the potential Johns, it maxed them out, it would have got to that, but obviously he's not gonna get that. The way it's looking now in real time, like, yo, he might bare minimum get like 5 years. Like, he might really get 5 years. I'm like, wow, like,
5 for the
it's crazy. Like, I'm just sitting here in awe. Cause like these Johns are just stacking, bro, and they take like, you know, these sexual like type of crimes, like mad serious, like deep fakes, and now distributing like orange and black, the corn for y'all, bro. This, oh my god, bro. I can't wait till they bring this up in court, bro. That's gonna be great.
Lends or openly displays any obscene codes, letters, sound, images, or motion pictures. So essentially, this is a violation of that prohibition. Now, to be very clear, as I said, there's a lot of downloading of naughty material, spicy material in Korea, but the downloading is actually not what's illegal. They don't prosecute folks, as far as I know, and once again, I'm not infallible. I'm not a Korean lawyer, but as far as I've researched and looked into, it really isn't the downloading that's as much of an issue. It's the distribution. And when he says it's his business venture and he's trying to encourage all of his homies to goon, and he's posting this up, you know, openly in a group Discord, promoting this while he is physically in Korea, indisputably. Ramsey Cletus Miles is in Korea, and he promotes this. That would violate that statute. That would go over and violate that. So that would be another potential year on the track. Now, you could say, Andrew, is this something that they take seriously? Well, they've actually had some cases, in fact, some really big cases where people have been jailed over this. So this was back in 2019, but there was a site called Soranet, which was actually it involved also spy cams and women that didn't have consent, but they were sentenced to jail. One of them, I believe, got 4 years in jail, and the other got some jail time and some fines over there. So they have seriously punished people.
And the thing is too, because heads, I guess, like, to go against this, like, oh well, this is like a whole website like type of John, this whole, like, you know, upper brass of this website trying to take them down. But what heads don't realize is, like, or maybe you do realize, like, yo, Johnny, bruh, like, he is really type 1 internationally. Like, I think I gotta really understand, like, he cannot go back to a lot of countries. He can't go back to Japan for 5 years. He go to Dubai, he's cooked. He go to Israel, he's definitely cooked.
He go to home,
it's over. He go home, that's not an option anymore. And it's like,
they waiting, it's still waiting.
It's like, nah. But and already, they already know, like, he's done a lot of heinous crimes in South Korea, obviously, including, you know, DD and the comfort women statues, yada yada, things like that. But it's like the fact that I feel like they will take his Jones series just because he already has that, like, he already has the priors. You know what I mean? Like, he already got, like, prior behavior patterns to show that he's willing to do stuff like this. He has done stuff like this. Again, the deep fakes and stuff like that. And now this. It's like, yo, don't be surprised if, South Korea really locking on him. Even if this Jones was from 2019, I would not be surprised, bro. Like, for the past, like, you know what I'm saying, like, 6 to 7 months, bro, with this whole Jones going on. Or because, like, yeah, his jump was starting around, like, September. And then that's when November, December was when it really started getting deep. And then, obviously, up to now. Like, yeah, hey, man, they might really say, some years, boy. Tough.
In South Korea for distribution of pornography. So this is not something that's a joke. And where I think this really fucks him, especially at this point, is with the deepfakes. Because if the police are on the fence, if the prosecutors are on the fence about the deepfakes, and then they see him creating a porn website, I think they're going to be concerned. And if you guys want to see one of the most crazy things or research it, I don't even want to talk about it on this channel because it's so dark and so fucked up and so twisted. But if you guys want to just Google the Nth Room scandal, just look it up. It's really dark. You may have seen it. I think there's a Netflix documentary talking about it. There's definitely YouTube videos talking about it. Look up the Nth Room scandal. It involved, a lot of sexual blackmail and, pornography and all that sort of stuff, and some of it involving minors in Korea. Some of this stuff can be dealt with pretty serious because it's a dark road when you start going down it. And they're very wary of anything that can head down this direction. And when you start coupling running a porn site with, hey, this person is known to have distributed deepfakes, I think that gets prosecutors more concerned. So this certainly doesn't help Somali, and why he would choose to push this 10 days from his trial date
exactly
is absolutely insane. It's absolutely crazy. It's something where even if he did have a lawyer, I mean, certainly I guarantee you he didn't tell his lawyer he was distributing porn and promoting pornography.
His lawyer would be like, huh?
Bomba!
Leaving him like Mark.
No, not Mark. It's Anthony Rico. That's the guy that's leaving him.
Oh, Anthony. Okay.
Yeah, what's his name now? Mark's still there. You know what I'm saying? That
chilling.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna free Diddy. Don't worry. We gonna make sure Diddy get out. You know what I mean? Totally. You know what I'm saying? Kirkland don't do baby oil. So nah, of course it was normal to sell him 1,000 bottles. Totally. All that. So that's fun. Other than that, but in all seriousness, yeah, like, and that's actually a good point that Andrew brings up. Like, yeah, his court date is coming up very, very, very soon, baby. So doing all of this on top of that about to happen, like, bro, this is this got to be the worst recipe for disaster. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, man. This is terrible.
I think that makes it more and more likely that we eventually see something related to the deepfake charges at some point.
Stamped. You already know what it is, man. Oh.
Growing up, I always thought no matter how...
Charlie!
Shout out Charlie. I ain't gonna cap. But yo, shout out Legal Mindset. You already know what it is.
Let's get into it. So
that was Johnny Somali commits crime with new dirty business, as y'all can see, because he trying to post stuff on the hub. You already know it. He trying to post Jones on the hub. I don't know who's watching, and it better not be y'all, bro.
Don't go on that site, please.
Don't be
I don't even know what he said, so... Well, we couldn't see that one, and I don't even know that other dark one. I don't even want to know it.
The M. John. I ain't gonna lie. I'm nosy. I probably do some research, but it sound heinous. I ain't gonna lie. And we already covered our lamest balls.
Uncle Andrew.
That works. But like, nah, seriously. Shout out. Say Legal Mindset, Andrew Esquire. Yeah, my final opinions and conjecture is like, yo, Johnny, man, like, hey, man, listen. All I know, my cabbages better be fresh. And that's all I have to add. No, we stop playing. But no, seriously, y'all already know how many videos we done made on Johnny Somali covering all this jazz, bro. He just keeps digging bigger holes for himself, bro. And even after that video that the infographic show made on him, he's getting on that scale where these huge YouTube like pages are covering him. Yeah, man. It's done, bro. It's going to be a while till he really get cracked down on him when he officially get caught up in the legal system, like he already basically is. But once he physically is getting caught in it, it's done. Y'all probably never hear from Ramsey Khalid Ismail ever again. And that would be positive to this world. I ain't gonna cap to you. No lie. Anything else, boss, before we head out of here?
Nope.
Y'all already know what it is, though. Let's push it to the end screen, man. Like this video if you enjoyed. Me and the boss would very much appreciate that. Y'all know what it is. 5K up, 5K down, because 5K coming around the way, baby. They know I get down. They gotta turn on post notification bell, blue bell, the ringer. So that every time the boss posts on this page, Trilly posts on this page, right here, MNT Mama Trill, that boy will be straight up in your feed, gangsta.
Sure will.
Last but not least, boss, tell them what they gotta do on this vid.
Watch every video from the beginning to the end. And if you skim to the end to this, you better go back to that beginning.
And watch the whole vid, gangsta. No cap. Other than that, we finna catch y'all when the next thing happens with this bozo. Peace.